so that's my publishing, my audio rooms, my book launches, my guaranteed Amazon bestseller. These are all the things that I do to delight people. And if I can help you, my friends, of course, I'd love to help you. Now, you can benefit from my book, my anthology, Lessons We Learned from COVID-19, which is on sale as we speak. So my next book is fast on its way. You might wonder why I'm talking price, and of course, pricing is an important part of our business. It fits my remit in that pricing is as much a business thing, as much a marketing exercise, and also I think it's a mindset exercise, of course. Now, all of that means Emily's writing a book about pricing, which is why at last week I talked about how to set your price. Today I'm talking about another big part of pricing, that part called discounts. So, money off, special offer. So it makes sense to a lot of us to do discounts. I mean, as my son told me earlier, my 15-year-old son, if you lower your price, more people will buy, and you want new customers to buy. I'm like, nah. It sounds good. That's not what happens. So I'll explain what happens. Of course, I'll explain the pitfalls and the advantages of doing discounts. I might even cover how to do discounts better. Even though deep down I'm loath to say do discounts better, because I'd rather you didn't discount at all, for reasons that I will explain in good time. I think we have to be better than competing on price and the race to the bottom. But I should explain. So my co-host today is Tracy. So I'm glad you're here, Tracy. I wonder what your take on discounts is. Tracy, what's
discounts? I never do discounts on my service ever.
Excellent.
And with what you just said, Annie, about LinkedIn is ending audio rooms, taking away audio features, I realized what they did is exactly not discounting their services anymore. To think about it, for the past 2 years, we're getting audio rooms, this feature for free. I was only here for 3 months, so I did not know, but I was told LinkedIn audio, it was available about 2 years ago, 2022-ish.
Yeah.
And all these were given to us for free. As a business practice, of course, this is like a discount to zero, right? No money making, no revenue from all these features they offered. And I think as a business, it's just only nature for them just take it away. And they will add some features that they can possibly make money from it. That nothing wrong about it. If I run LinkedIn, I will do the same thing as well.
Yeah, no, I think for sure, and I agree with you. It's a strategy which they're trying to make a pricing strategy work. Like I said a few minutes ago, LinkedIn suddenly figured we must remove that barrier between our audio events and our pay systems, our memberships, our subscriptions, our ads. And in one fell swoop, as you say, Tracy, they have managed to do amazing things to monetize the platform. I'll explain part of my presentation today. Look, those with their hands up, please keep your hands up. I tend to talk for a bit, because I get to geek out on my topic, which is psychology and business and mindset. So after that, I'll bring you up definitely, because I want to hear. Of course, I want to hear your thoughts. I want to learn from you. If you put your hand down, all you do is fall down the order. If you keep your hand up, then you stay in your order. I can't remember everyone's order, so I'm going to have to take the order as it comes, right? Sorry if you've just fallen off. Okay, let me begin. So let me do my best to share what I come to share. Look, I guess I get the idea of discounts, and everything will tell you that we should all be discounting our pricing. Was it Black Friday last week, and then Cyber Monday on Monday, but then these things tend to go on from now to Christmas, really, right? It sounds good. I suppose for a quick show of hands, I can't really do show of hands. No, let's do emoji. Let's do it like a like emoji. So who offered Black Friday discounts of the services or the products? So David Jones and Tara. Who else? Chris, I see you did too. Okay, that's all the people who discounted? Okay, that's not too bad. So look, I'd love to hear your thoughts. That the three of you, two of you, because I know two in one business, right? Now, come and share with us what you got out of your Black Friday campaign, because I get a feeling these discounts never work for us. I could be wrong, right? Look, the numbers don't lie. We know 97% of retail businesses discount. 97%. 97. That's almost everyone, right? And most customers say they buy on this. They love to buy discounts. Of course they do. And 52% of customers, 52% of customers say when they see a discount is what really made them press that button to buy. I guess there's the other 3% who don't discount. I think that's where we want to be really, for all sorts of reasons. I'll come to those in a minute. And so at best of times, discounting is it's a race to the bottom. It's a race to kill our business by ourselves. So maybe the first stat I'll give you that might surprise you to find that customers who buy on discounts are 30% more likely to leave us and go to a competitor. So figure that in, right? If I buy on discounts, it means my love for your business is almost zero. My loyalty to your business is it's in the pits. It doesn't exist really. And for reasons that make perfect sense, the first chance I get, I'm going to run away to a competitor who has a lower price than you. Yay. Understand that for it. Now try and get that in your head for a second. People who buy on discounts, they're normally the wrong customers, and they're the ones who are going to complain the most and ruin your business. Anyway, I'll come back to this point in a minute. So why do we love discounts so much? Now, and everyone will tell you we love discounts, especially in the internet age. My point is this, my friends. In the service economy, in the service businesses, discounts does not work the way it works for retailers. The service businesses should not be discounting. None of us here should be discounting. Again, it sounds like I'm just giving you headlines, right? So why do we love discounts? It's quite simple. Discount, getting money off, buying a lower price makes us happy. See, when we buy at a lower price, our brain almost creates happy, those happy hormones that make us feel really good. Why do we feel good? We feel good because we think, you know what? I'm not one of those fools who paid the full price. I'm smart. I'm clever. I paid less than those monkeys who paid the full price. That's it. End of. Strange that, right?
And you want to say something about airfare? Do
Go
not
for it.
ever compare your airfare with your passenger next to you,
At
because you can never get the same price. If you want to ruin your trip, ask. Otherwise, keep it quiet.
I agree. I think the thing is to keep money off the table. Don't talk about money if you can, right? Anyway, this feeling of I'm special and you're a fool for paying full price. It's gonna come back to haunt us later on. See, I've given you the good news. That's pretty much where discounts end. Yeah, you might sell more, you might get some new customers. Ultimately, discounting as a strategy is doomed to failure. Why? Look, if you sell your product or service for less than you normally do, less than it's worth, then you're losing revenue. Your profit margins are smaller. Ultimately, whilst you might think that's not a problem today, ultimately, if you keep selling your goods and services at a lower price than they're worth, you're going to have less resources, less money, less staff, less everything to help your clients. Not just help your clients, but to actually delight them. If you keep cutting your costs, then your bills don't go down. All that goes down is, if you keep cutting your income, your sales price, your prices, your money, your income goes down, your need carries on going, your costs still stay the same, they keep going up. Eventually, you're gonna hit that wall where cash flow and your existence become threatened. I guess now from a mindset side, which probably one of the biggest points I want to make today is every time you're forced to reduce your price to discount, your self-confidence goes down. Your confidence in your business goes down. Your value that you think you give or you believe you give becomes less to you. And that's it. Well, that's it. I think that's probably the biggest killer of discounting. It saps you of your confidence that I know what I do. I provide the solution my clients need, and for that solution, they're gonna pay what it's worth, value for money. But it's every time you discount, you ruin that whole virtuous cycle. Instead, you fall into a vicious cycle. You fall into this cycle where your customers think, you know what? If all N is doing is giving discounts to get sales, either he must be desperate, in which case I'm not sure I really want to buy from him, or he must give different service to people who pay less. Essentially, discounting destroys people's perception of the value of your service, of your business. Of course, I mentioned earlier that we love to feel special. We love to feel as if we have got one up on those dumbasses who pay the full price. But those people who pay the full price, they will feel dumb, but they also feel cheated because why did they pay more? As Tracy just said, why did I pay more for my seat same as yours in the same plane that we're sitting on? I must be stupid, right? And that feeling, my friends, was created by you and your discounting campaign. We can't afford to let our customers feel dumb and feel cheated. Really not. So when our customers feel dumb and cheated, they also add to it that, oh, this brand must be cheap. If they gave real value, they would not be talking about price. Now, they will be talking about the benefits of the service. Instead, they're trying to get me to buy today because the price is lower. They're a cheap brand. And you know what? I can find an even cheaper brand. And here's the point. If I can get it from you today at a discount price, why would I want to buy it tomorrow at normal price? I might as well wait until your next sale, right? I wait till your next sale and then I can buy it cheap again. Again, let's use Black Friday as a perfect example. See, last week, I was talking. A friend of mine messaged me and said, "Right, look at this. Look at this and this computer. It costs $1,050 odd, right? So if you buy it today, you can buy it for $400." I'm like, oh, okay. Then that's amounted to a 71% discount. Now, we're like, that's okay. Then let's buy it. So we bought it. Strange how 2 days later, so on Monday, this was the Black Friday sale. Monday, this same computer was now on sale for $999. You might think, oh, but no, you got a discount. Stop crying, right? No, that's not the point. The point is that the price they gave us on Friday is now materially less than the price it is that they're giving us on Monday. Why did you say 1,050 on Friday? Now you're saying it's 999 on Monday. Who's the fool here? It must be me, right? So rather than appreciating my discount, I'm now thinking I've been robbed. But hell, what choice do I have? Now, when we're talking about this discount that I just mentioned, do you think we checked, we cared about the brand, the quality, the functions, the apps on this computer. No, all we cared about was the price. Now I'm going to start complaining, obviously, because I've been robbed already, right? This is what discounts really look like to customers. We think they love it. They do, but they don't really. It doesn't make them love us and our brand. And business works on what I call repeat customers. You might think new customers is what everyone needs. We all need new customers, of course we do. But your business is not built on new customers. If it is, you're on very shaky ground. See, you're a good business, whether it's the local mom and pop shop down the road, whether it's Starbucks, whether it's Walmart, whichever business you look at, the ones that make money, even brands, Nike, Apple, whatever, right? They make their money not from new customers. They make their money from returning customers. Now, if my local shop down the road can get the neighborhood to keep coming to his shop and do their shopping as they do, whether that's once a week, once a day, whatever, right? The more repeat customers he has, the more that business will thrive. The chance of new customers, of course, is there, but it's rare, right? The more you can retain your customers and keep them coming back is where the money is. And discounting affects that dynamic because your loyal customers will question, am I really getting the best price? Why are those new customers getting the better price than me? Oh, I didn't see that discount. I didn't see that special offer, so I didn't get it. They didn't tell me that there was a discount period, whether that's Black Friday or Cyber Monday or whatever else you do through the year. Now I feel cheated. Can I really trust this brand? Really? It's discounting looks good on the packet, but in reality, it just raises issues of trust with our customers ultimately, and their perception of our brand. They doubt whether we actually treat them fairly. They doubt whether we're worth paying for. They doubt everything that we don't want them to doubt. That is the problem with discounts, my friend. Right, so am I going to say stop discounting completely? Maybe not, But the key in business is focus on giving more value. Don't focus on the price. Good businesses don't discount. Good businesses, they do what they do, and they find ways to make us feel special. That way, we're going to buy this product anyway because of the value of the product, because of the way it solves our problem, because the solution it gives us. If the price is lower, yeah, of course we buy it even more, right? We're going to buy it. We might buy it today. But there's no need for the successful brands to ever lower the price. There's no need for us to ever lower our price either. There's ways to get people to buy at a lower price if you must. I'll say that you can discount only to make people feel special. And I use the word some people feel special. Maybe just in a moment in time. So what am I saying here? I'm saying literally do your discounts only for specific types or demography of customers. For example, you can say, right, if you haven't shopped with us for the last 3 months, so you're a returning customer, and for returning customers, there's a special price, there's differential pricing. If you buy a certain volume, if you buy 10 plus, if you buy 20 plus, then it's a different price. If you take an action that we want, if you go to our social media and like our posts, like 3 posts will give you something to thank you, right? I've just conflated 2 different techniques in one. But the first thing is to focus on people taking the action you want, and then find a way to reward them. So that's one way to do the discounts. Which I'm going to add to that before we finish, right? The second thing I would say is do discounts, do lower prices for very specific times. So for specific people at specific times. What is it that makes this today or this week special for you to be offering a lower price? Tie your lower price to something more to do with your value, your beliefs, and your ethos, rather than because I want to give you a lower price to make you all buy more. Well, the price is lower today because this is our anniversary. But again, it's not lower for everyone. It's not lower for a specific type of people I want to celebrate with, right? Of course, I would say to get people to buy more, especially things that you're not selling. You can offer lower prices if they buy bundles, packages. The simple reason that people will feel that they're getting more in their purchase. And if you come to me, if you want email, if you want book marketing, and you want book publishing, I can offer you a lower price that makes negligible difference because I'm going to be getting more money from you anyway, and also you're going to be getting more and better solution from me rather than having just one thing that may work, may not work. Now you've got three things which together give us a better chance of getting results you want, the sales that you want, the more customers that you want, right? If you can bundle things together, this is why companies have packages, right? Then you can vary the price. Again, the one thing I would say, in all of this, is you have not mentioned a discount. You just said a special price. And the special price for today, if you can possibly get away with it, don't mention the word discounts. That's one of the better ways of doing discounts, right? You might want to give people a lower price if you have a new product, a new service, and people are struggling to trust you to buy from you. So you can say, right, here's a sample of what we do. Some people call this sample like a lead magnet. So here's something that you can have, which is not our luxury service and our high-end service, and in return you can pay a bit less and must taste the price, sample price. That's one way to say you're doing better discounting, you're doing better generating more sales by lowering the price. That's another great way to do lower price is simply to say, we are rewarding you for taking specific actions. I mentioned earlier, the right buyer, right time, and the right price. Specific person, specific moment in time, and that's why they get specific price. And don't be giving everyone the chance to buy at a lower price is the point. If you're lowering the price for everyone, then everyone will start questioning you. Whereas if you can reframe your offer to specific people, specific products, specific time, and maybe for specific actions, then you're not seen as cheap. Then you're seen as rewarding your customers. Absolutely. If you say, right, those returning customers, rather than giving you a discount, we're gonna take 20% off as a thank you for coming back. It's another way to reframe the same words I just said: discounts, reward, thank you. It's a call what we're doing for our customers who've done this specific action as a contribution towards their price. So rather than saying here's £50 off, here's $50 off, you're saying instead we're going to give you $50 towards your purchase for taking the action that we wanted. It's a discount or any other name, but to our customer, it now looks like a reward, a thank you, a contribution from us. That gets away from this brand is cheap. They're competing just on price. I'm nearly finished, so I will turn the mic to all of you with their hands up for sure. So one thing I would say, my friends, before you start discounting, please understand the cost of your service. Understand the cost of delivering what you deliver. Don't be cutting so much into your price that you actually can't deliver the service or the product. I've seen it done. I'm sure many of us have seen it done, right? Now, don't be doing half price if that's going to cripple you, because you did half price, you expected 25 customers, and you're lucky that you even got 2 or 3. Now you're in trouble. Make sure if you're going to discount that you can still survive and deliver your service. So last I was saying on the good discounting technique is, do one-off competitions where people have to do something to win this money off voucher, this money off coupon. With that, share your posts, create user generation content, refer 5 friends, leave a review, whatever. Do any of these things, and only those who do will get. Only those who do and win, the competition, the prize draw, the sweepstakes will get the discounts. What this does, again, it's not open to everyone. It's not open to everyone, and not everyone's going to get this lower price, this voucher. But so it won't cost you an arm and a leg. To let 5 people pay less is much better than trying to let everyone pay less. But you have to, of course, super target your offer to the right people, right? Now, see, one of the biggest mistakes I see brands make when it comes to discounting is they keep it a secret. It's a weird thing. So what's the point of offering a lower price, whether it's the way I'm saying, targeted at the right people in a moment in time? You're not going to communicate it. What's the benefit? What are you doing it for? It's ridiculous. A lot of people don't communicate enough. You have to market your special price if that's what you insist on doing, right? Why wouldn't you market it? Because people don't really want to lose the money I've mentioned already, right? As if they assume the customer is going to find it accidentally. So, but when you don't communicate this discount experience that you're offering, you leave more chance of your good customers, the high paying customers, to come along and say, I didn't find out about it. That's why I didn't enter. I couldn't benefit because you didn't communicate. You didn't tell us. Then I ask you, what are you thinking? Now they feel double robbed. Not only didn't they get to pay the lower price, but also almost like you hid it from them. That's criminal, right? As a buyer, I would feel terrible. I would feel cheated. My son says, "Oh well, you're unlucky." I'm like, "No, that's not unlucky. That's you being a bad business. That's you destroying your brand by yourself." If you're gonna do any discounting, you have to communicate. You market the discount to death. Literally, make sure everyone knows what it is, how you get a discount, and more importantly, the date it starts and the date it stops. That way we don't feel cheated. I would say that the best brands on discount, by the way. Some brands don't even advertise, but the big brands don't discount at all. Right. So what do they do that we can learn from, my friend? It's all about how you frame what you do. I think a lot of it is, we need to create solutions that our customers feel that they're getting value for money from. We need to create solutions that really do address people's problems. If we do what everyone else is doing in the market, you know what? then we have to compete on price, and there's always someone's going to do it at a lower price than you. Normally, they give lower value as well, lower quality than you want to give. But if you start competing on price, you put yourself into that dreadful red ocean of competing against everyone. When you start competing on price, someone's going to do less than you. What do you do? Match them? Nah. If you do match them, then you're going to sink and die eventually. You see, rather than saying I'm going to knock some money off, I'm going to reduce my price for whatever, give you a discount, sell on the value you give. Instead, always work on giving people more. And rather than selling just black cars, I'm going to say for example, why don't you sell cars in different colors? They can choose their own color. In return for that, they have to pay you more for the options that you give now. Cars, an example, you can replace that with anything you like. I'm saying essentially give them more, charge them more. Don't sell on lower price. If anything, sell on value where you can begin to increase your price. You're getting this unique solution from us, and this is what it's worth. When you have that unique solution, then essentially you can charge whatever you like, and your customers who need that solution will pay. So it brings me to another strategy which I think a lot of people forget. Rather than discounting, why don't you focus on the niche market? Really hyper target your solutions. Rather than saying I work with everyone, I work with everyone who needs. Say no. I only work with a specific group of people, the people that you really know well, people that you really serve brilliantly. That could be accounting firms. That could be doctor's surgeries. That could be any type of business, any type of solution that you can niche down. Why would you want to close off your market to most people? I hear you ask. Simple. It's simple. So, because a lot of us think, I don't want to go niche. I want to serve more people. I can be a jack of all trades and a master of none. That's the reality, right? It's much better to be a specialist in one thing for one set of people. Because again, you can charge them whatever you like. They will pay your solutions when they're your specialists. If they know you're a specialist, they trust you. They will actually want to buy from you because you can solve their problem. You understand them. You get them. The generalist doesn't get anyone. Again, let me give you another example. See, would you, I could ask a question, but I will assume you would, right? Well, you can tell me otherwise when you come on stage. So given the choice, you can either have the specialist private cancer specialist doctor, oncologists I call them, or you can go to your general practitioner, that's free. Which one would you go to? I'd rather go to the specialist cancer doctor if I got a cancer diagnosis. I would pay more for that experience rather than going to the person who's a generalist, no matter how much they cost. I say be the specialist, be the one with a unique solution, be the one who does things in your unique way. Be the one who is creating unique solutions that your customers will love and your customers want to talk about and they want to endorse and they want to pay whatever it costs without fear that they're being robbed. The last I'll say is this: if you can't sell what you create, you can't sell your products or services, my friend. Don't blame the customer. Maybe you want to improve your marketing and your branding. Maybe how you're seen in the market. How you're seen is ultimately about how you attract people and how you serve them. You want to create a brand that has a good reputation, a brand that has ambassadors, people saying how good your products and services are, a brand that people can see as high end rather than just like all the others. If you can improve your brand positioning, you probably never need to discount because you'll attract the right people who are willing to pay your price, which adds to my point about going niche. Whereas instead, when you go discounting, you get those cheap buyers like you and me who don't love your brand. We just buy on price, and then we'll complain, and then we'll leave. You're back to square one again, right? It's even worse if we stay, by the way. I dare say this, right? It's worse if someone who's buying on discount stays, because you're going to have more problems from us. You're going to have more complaints. You're going to have us expecting lower price next time. We might even tell our friends. Like going back to Tracy's point. Guess how much I paid? No, I went to that shop and I paid $2.99, and oh wow, no one told you that the real price is $5.99, $10.99. Now your friend goes, your friend sees, and your friends think, that doesn't sound. It doesn't sound right. Something's gone wrong. What my friend told me hasn't happened. I've been cheated, I hear you say. All right, I think I've done enough talking for today. I've more than done enough talking. So enough of that. Tracy, what's your take?